This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Get ready for spring by joining an evidence-based program to improve your health and well-being. These programs use proven strategies to help you make lasting changes, whether it's boosting nutrition, increasing activity, managing stress, or enhancing wellness. Invest in yourself today and feel your best this spring and beyond. Paid for by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
When you get the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime you work out. And now through March 13th, get your first month free when you join. You heard that right. Conquer the stair climber with your partner in climb. Enjoy a post-workout recovery session in the hydro massage. And do it all again with access to any of our 2,700 convenient locations. So, you coming? Get your first month free and all the perks with the PF Black Card for just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 13th. See club for details.
Hey volleyball fans, this is Laura Dijkema, national player of the Netherlands and now the setter on Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering for us in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action. Go Big Green!
There's no place like McKinney's Irish Pub for St. Patrick's Day, so mark your calendars to join in on the fun for their 11th annual Street Festival. The party starts on Saturday, March 15th, with tons of giveaways, a kilt contest, great Irish food, and green beer, and continues on Monday the 17th for actual St. Patrick's Day. Doors open for the bar at 11 a.m. on Saturday and 9 a.m. on Monday, and the street party starts at 2 p.m. both days. Don't miss out on great music and great fun with no cover charge for St. Patrick's Day weekend at McKinney's 8th and P in the Haymarket.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and it will be breezy with an afternoon high around 59. Tonight, increasing cloud cover and light winds below around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with calm wind and an afternoon high around 71. Meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Ticket Weeknights. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. We got Jackson to my left as well as a couple of Husker bowlers in a Callan, Kayla Verstrady. If you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. Sorry, name and text line as always. Facebook, YouTube, X, Olive Channel 961. You can put a face to the voice. Anna, Kayla, how's it going on a Tuesday night?
Amazing.
It's going good because after practice, I looked at my phone and I found out class is canceled tomorrow because our teacher's sick.
Oh, period. We love those emails.
I know. I'm like, oh. I didn't even find out through an email. I found out through our text chain with my group chat.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're like, do you guys want to meet tomorrow? I'm like, let me guess, we don't have class. And they're like, nope, she's sick. Like, slay.
Well,
we
let's
don't
hope that her health recovers as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm
soon.
sorry. But, like, they literally had class on Monday, and our teacher's been doing pretty fine. So, like, my guess is she just doesn't want it. Like, I mean, she cancels it every week.
Sometimes professors need break, too.
Hey, I ain't hating. I'm taking it. I am not complaining.
I think those are called vacation days, though. We won't dive into it. I'm not gonna.
No, it's okay.
Because this is a bowling show, not a
rat on our.
Yeah, no, I am not complaining. I'm very happy, but yes, it's a good Tuesday, knowing that my responsibilities for tomorrow are a little less than I expected.
Very nice. You guys got workouts tomorrow morning?
Yep.
How's that been going? What time is it again? Like 6?
Okay, since like some of us don't have like class or like we have later classes, we've been doing like open hours. So like people who don't have class or have later classes can sleep longer because obviously we're in our like, I don't want to say it's not off season, but like a break between our regular season and our postseason. We want to sleep as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Get over like everyone's sick or was sick and getting over it and everything. So we have open hours from 7 to 9. So
yeah,
it's great. Loving it.
Are you done with the boot yet, Anna? Or is it
Yeah,
still
it's
on?
off. Yeah, I have a shoe insert now that just sits in there. No like workouts, like workouts for me currently until after spring break. I talked to my trainer today. I was just asking him because it still hurts to put some weight on it. And usually after activity like bowling, it's pretty sore. So we're just taking it by ear. Yeah,
Listening to the trainers.
you're
But
So-
yeah, we didn't have a show last week because there was a blizzard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
understandably so.
Yeah, so sorry.
What is the switch up in weather though?
Yeah, like it was the blizzard last Tuesday and it's 60 degrees out now.
That's usually Nebraska, though.
Welcome to the Midwest.
Literally every state's bipolar.
Winter, first fall, second winter, second fall, and then you're actually into,
So true.
yeah, or excuse me, I mixed up fall and spring, but usually a lot of that. We're just bouncing back and forth, especially March, February. But as always, we're not here to talk about weather.
We always do though.
We
We
do.
always do.
Yeah, and that's usually my fault for bringing it up every time. But nonetheless,
But exciting news. We're still ranked number 1 in the country.
Whoop, whoop.
That was a great feeling that we got last week. When did it come out? Like Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't
it's
know.
usually Tuesdays, is what the other bowlers tell me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's usually Tuesday or Wednesday. Like it just depends on like he usually publishes like the bowl like the bowling the team stuff first. So
Yeah.
it kind of just depends on what
Yeah, because we're ranked first in the country in the coaches poll. We got 40 first place votes. I think there's 53 total.
I thought we got 44.
I don't
Because then
know.
the other
something-
two put together had less than 10.
Yeah, something with 4. So that's great. And we're still in first in the RPI. So
Which is huge.
after a tournament that we didn't attend, we were still in first, and the margin got a little smaller between us and Jack. So hopefully after this weekend, the last regular season tournament, we can hang on to that.
Yeah, that would be very awesome to go into the postseason. Obviously, like going to the postseason, just officially being ranked number 1 overall is a really good feeling to have, let alone just it helps us in the regionals too.
How
And-
big of an advantage is it if you're 1 or compared to 2?
It's
It's a slight advantage, I would
there's
say.
big advantages and like small advantages. One of them, the small advantages, I know because obviously I've been to a lot of
Mhm.
postseasons now. When you are the higher seed, like whoever, like you make the TV show, like if us in the 3rd seed or the 4th seed, like obviously anyone below us, you get to choose the color you wear on the TV show. So obviously we would wear red because that's our primary color. But like there's other teams that also have red. So like if they're the higher seed, they get to choose what color they get to wear, and then you wear the opposite. So I think that's just like a cool little
Wrinkle to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah, it's cool to be the number 1 seed because you get lane choice and all of that, like the bigger side of like the advantages of being the higher seed. But I think that's just cool. That's the cool little small wrinkle.
So you
of-
get the lane choice if you're the number 1 seed?
Yes.
you get lane choice to start the match, and if you go to a game 7. So then
That's a major
That's
advantage, I feel
that's any tournament you go to.
really?
Whoever the higher seed is, you get lane choice to start the match, and also in game 7.
I always
Yeah.
just thought it was randomly just
You
a
know?
sign. And
That's like normal, like on like Friday and Saturday, it's usually assigned to you by like the draw.
Mhm.
It's random. Like they don't no
It's
one
like
like
a
selects.
schedule,
Yeah.
so that would make sense on when I went there for the Big Red on Friday.
Yes,
You guys were
those-
just like hearing over the intercom, which lane are we on now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they draw that like
A
our
few
SI,
days.
yeah, Colin drew it a couple days prior, for the schedule. But yeah, I know. And the postseason, it's all basically higher seeds.
Like obviously we're going to be a top 4 seed in a
Mhm.
region, so obviously we will have lane choice every match we bowl in, because we'll be one of the, hopefully we're 1 or 2, hopefully we're hoping for 1, because that comes with a lot more benefits
hmm
the farther you go into the postseason as well.
Yep.
Especially when you get to the Final Four, it's game changing, because like you can win or lose a match in a game 7. Hopefully we never go to a game 7.
Yeah, but being number 1, obviously you automatically get to pick the lane that's best for your team. Where like if someone's a rank higher than you, so like it's number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed, the number 1 seed has the bigger advantage. So
So yeah, little glimpse into college bowling.
And you got one. You said you got to wait for like one more big tournament to see
It's
if you
this
hold on
weekend.
to that.
Yeah, it starts on Friday. It's in Nashville. It's Vanderbilt's hosting. It's a huge tournament. There's like 30 teams that go.
Probably a lot of ranked teams if it's Vandy hosting. Or...
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a decent field. Like you have unranked teams, you have ranked teams. Like I'm pretty sure we're one of the only teams that don't go.
Is it an invite only type
No.
of deal? Or?
I don't know off the top of my head,
I
but
don't think so.
my first few years we went to this tournament and we just had terrible outcomes. The bowling center's terrible, and Coach Compa told me, I think it was your freshman year.
Yep.
We were literally sitting in the hotel room.
No, we were sitting at the pool table. I mean, the air hockey table in the bowling alley, I thought.
I don't know. We were literally still there, and he said, "I will never come back here as I'm a head coach. I will never bowl this tournament ever again."
Really?
Because we've just done poorly. Like I think 1 year we placed in the top 3.
It was the year you guys won.
Yeah,
the
the year
national
we won the
championship.
national championship, we got second. But other years we've take 12th, 10th,
Yeah.
lower that could potentially hurt us in the RPI and or hurt our win-loss record. And Coach Compa was like, okay, after our big red, our regular season's over and we just sit and wait.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have conference as we've talked about in the past. We have been grinding. These last 2 weeks have been tiring.
Yep.
I think when Sunday hit this week, we're like, oh, thank God. We bowled 6 days in a row and we were grinding through practice.
Literally Sunday night, I sat there and I looked over at Desiree. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, tomorrow's already Monday.
I know. And I after today's practice, I was like, it's only Tuesday. I still have 4 more days of practice this week.
It's definitely a lot mentally, but in the end of it, obviously when we're in certain positions, it's going to pay off immensely because we're getting 6 days a week of practice, working on our games, working on anything that we're struggling with mentally, physically, all the above. And it pays off extremely, being that other teams don't get that opportunity to work through things that they may need to before the postseason starts, where the postseason starts right after they end the regular season.
I don't know if I talked about this on the show or I talked to Coach Compa about it, right after a home tournament, but I was just curious about people's schedules in March. And I just looked at Jack's, obviously, they're the easiest I feel to compare to. So after they didn't bowl a tournament our home tournament weekend 2 weeks ago, they bowled the tournament we didn't go to in North Carolina. Then they bowled sectionals for USBC last weekend. Then this weekend they're bowling Vandy's tournament. Next weekend they have conference. They're off for a weekend and then they go straight into regionals, nationals, and then nationals for USBC. That is, I don't know how many, that's 8 weekends and you have 1 weekend off.
Then they're still in school.
And you're still in school.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would balance that. Because it's long term. We talk about this all the time, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, you're gone for 4 or 5 days at a time.
Depending on what day you leave.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2, Arkansas leaves 2 days early, 90% of the time.
Yeah. And reverse to our schedule, after our home tournament 2 weeks ago, we're practicing for the next 4.5 weeks. We're sleeping in our own beds. We're getting good night's sleeps. We're getting 3 days of workouts in.
Pumping iron too is what I hear.
Yeah, I'm I'm freaking sore, man. I need to go take an ice bath. But yeah, it's just, I hope it pays off. Oh,
that's unfortunate.
I saw the lights before I heard the siren.
I know.
But I think it's just definitely it's gonna show. Because obviously traveling is a lot on your body too. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Just great observations.
So I was watching to see if I could see the lights in the TV screen. Or what are we talking about?
I don't know anymore. Just for
Oh, we'll talk about it.
People were driving in their car. There was a fire truck, not even a fire pickup truck that drove by, and it really got their curiosity. But
sorry,
hey, I just kept rolling with it.
All right, what else has been going on? What's been the hardest part of practicing this long outside of just being sore?
Honestly, well, okay.
Do we?
I mean, for me, obviously, it's been going in and out of being able to practice, being hurting too much to practice. Merely just because obviously my foot kind of comes and goes. Yeah. And then I also my arm has been kind of going back in and out again. And I've been doing PT for that. So it's just kind of give and take. So for me individually, I think it's just been having to work through the pain, or having to sit because I'm getting to the point where it's okay, I think I need to take a break.
At least you're listening to your body.
Yeah.
I think you've definitely taken that step like this year. Like I know last year when before you found out everything that was happening with your shoulder, you would just like pull through the pain. And I think
Yep.
I don't want you to make it worse. So I'm so glad you're listening to your body.
Yeah, but I mean, besides that, I think it's just mentally grinding just as like a team when we're shooting all the spares we are in. Because I mean we do certain things because I don't know if the girls spoke of anything, but we made rules for us as a team, and I won't leak them because they're pretty good, and I don't want anybody else getting ideas from us.
Don't tell our secrets.
Yeah. But those rules have also like we've been putting them in place during practice, and they've been paying off immensely, but they also make practice very what's the word? Mentally grueling. Like it forces you to want to not necessarily perform during practice, but really make sure you're practicing how you preach, basically. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you're practicing that how you would compete, not practicing to practice.
Like you have to pay for your errors in practice. Like we pay for our errors when we get back home from a tournament. You're paying for them in practice. Like we're even going a step further with just trying to be that 5%, 10% better for when we get to the postseason.
Yeah. And I think at this point too, kind of going off of that, like the errors aspect of it, a lot of us are so in tune with our game now that like when we can pick apart, like not necessarily pick apart a shot, but see how a ball reaction is and know exactly what happened. It's kind of like that part too. It's like, okay, why am I doing this one shot and not the other? Like, what am I like? Is it physical? Is it mental? What is it precisely that's happening in that time? And it's trying to identify that. And that sometimes can also be like, what the heck? Like, I don't know the answer.
Wait, what was your question again?
Yeah.
It was just the difficulties outside of just being sore.
Oh.
So we answered it.
Yeah, you guys were fine. The answers were fitting.
I think mine is like going to practice sore. Because I'm like, dang, this ball feels really heavy today. Because like if we'll do arms one day, I'm like, are you sure this is 15 pounds?
Well, 6 a.m. too. Those lactic acids are
yeah,
not moved around yet.
And like
so
we're going up in reps, we're going up in weight, and I'm just like, I know I'm strong, but like my arms feel like they're noodles.
But I'm watching them do all this because, like, you know, that TikTok that goes, "I'm over here." That's how I am at workouts. I'm just like supporting, but I'm like,
it's like,
you know, sometimes being hurt does pain.
It's like,
it's holy crap.
It's like Anna's over there, and then 2 minutes later, Anna's over there, and I'm just like,
yeah,
it's
like, I have to do a bunch
Waldo?
of random stuff because I do some of my PT while I'm at workouts just so I basically nurse my arm back to being pristine. No, that one's different. I just get laser therapy. It's to help inflammation because the inflammation, like the swelling, is what causes my problems mostly. So just getting that to go down, which more activity causes more swelling. So we kind of leave the feet alone.
Have you had to change your shot at all in the meantime, or like?
If anything, it's actually helped. I told Coach JB, I'm like, in weird retrospect, it was a blessing in disguise. It definitely helped me with my game. It helped me identify how to do it with my legs and not my swing. Because I was always working on trying to slow down my like ball speed. And it's like, okay, how do I slow down my swing? Okay, we got that kind of figured out. But then I would start amping it back up slowly. And that's kind of happened as my foot's gotten better too. But I've finally like been able to like see where I'm able to slow down my footwork to benefit my game and not like hurt my leverage or anything like that.
Dude, you would have been, who would have known what would have happened if you did that to your left foot?
I would have cried. That would have sucked.
That would have been completely like what the last 3 weeks have looked like for Anna if it was her other foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't get an injury here for that one either because you played pretty much you did play the entire regular season. So
yeah,
that'd be a bummer.
Sugar happens.
Yeah, it's a good way to zag it though. Somehow dropping a bowling ball on your feet.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I told her, I'm like, you know, you wouldn't expect that, but yeah, no, yeah, you have to turn negatives into positives. I mean, I've done the same for my arm in reality. So
do you guys like enjoy the lifting? Because I was kind of surprised by Jillian and Kayla. Like they get hyped about it.
It's awesome.
I think.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like Jillian, Anna, and I. Yeah, that didn't sound right in my head, but I definitely came out right. But we've been like through different stages of like how they look at us as athletes. I was like, this year, they're like, okay, go bench press, go trap bar,
Yeah.
like RDLs and
It's
all
awesome.
this stuff. I'm like, okay, like let's go, like waking up sore. Like that probably didn't happen a few years ago because we're just like, okay, go do a workout.
Like how I know these workouts are like actually like good is the fact that Lainey and Catherine, the two people that work out every day on this team, they
Heard.
also they're also like this is good. Like
Yeah.
it's a good workout.
So is that like a lot of you guys enforcing like the work ethic in that, or is that the coaches being really on you and making sure?
I think
it's
like our strength coaches like actually looking at us as athletes because everyone's like, oh, bowling's not a sport, you're not athletes, blah blah blah. But I'm like, okay, we have like our main like strength conditioning coach, Brian. He also works with volleyball, amazing guy. But we
Mhm.
also have like, I don't even know what you would call Nadia. She's not like an intern because she's a full employee.
Yeah, she's kind of like
Like an associate.
yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
they kind of
strength coach.
they work together.
Like
in a way.
she like makes our workouts, and like she was asking so many questions at the beginning of the semester, and I think she like looked up videos of like people bowling, like what part of their legs do they use, what part of their arms, their shoulders, and everything. And like she literally makes our workouts to
Mhm.
help us get stronger, have better endurance. Like she's kicking our butt,
Yeah,
100%.
Do you
it's,
guys-
it's impressive.
I was gonna ask, like, when it comes to like balancing your strength, because I'd imagine the bowling arm's got to be a lot that side of the body stronger, isn't it? How do you balance
Yeah.
that out with the lifts?
I think people think it's like night and day different, but it's not.
I guess it depends if you're lifting already, though, which you guys are when you get
Yeah.
to university.
Okay, it's not like I can, like if I'm bench pressing, I can, with 2 dumbbells, I can do 40 on one arm and 20 on another. It's
Right.
not like night and day different, but I'm like, okay, yeah, my right arm is leading a little bit more.
Oh yeah, like when it starts getting like I'm struggling near the end of the reps, you definitely see the left one start giving out before my right.
It's got
Yeah.
that endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's not like, oh my God, it's 20 pounds different, because that's like a baseball player. Their pitching arm or their throwing arm is not going to be extremely
Right.
more.
But it's definitely going to have a lot more
Resiliency,
yes.
conditioning to it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Give me your favorite workout then. Favorite lift, I should say, as we wrap up the first segment.
Squats.
I do love me a leg day, but
Yep.
we sprinkle in a little bit of arms, and then like
Squats, deadlift. Ugh,
any like
so nice.
conditioning too. Like we're doing these circuits, and oh my God, I'm like dying at the end. I was like, I need to sit on the floor.
Ooh, or abs. Because the abs that we do in that
Those are
building,
crazy.
it's beautiful.
answers. You got squats and abs.
Yeah, like give me that. I'm set. You don't even have to see me. I got it figured out.
Imagine if we did a poll. Those got to be like the top 2 worst for most people. I mean, it's great if you like it because that's a tough one for.
I
a lot
like
of people.
feeling the burn in both places, so it's beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
those are ones we definitely feel that. With that being said, we'll go through it to break here, striking up a conversation. Anna, Kayla, don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Hey, bestie. Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchase from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Greens at 402-467-4444 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-4444.
LES wants your feedback. Help shape your electric utility's direction and priorities by taking an anonymous online survey. Make your voice heard before the survey closes on April 30th at les.com/survey.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty on everything while keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today. And visit with Heartland of Nebraska Windows this week in person at the annual Husker Lawn and Leisure Show at the Sandhills Global Event Center.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Striking up a conversation, segment number 2. We got Anna, Kayla, Jackson all in studio with me to my left. You guys can always join in. Sorry, him and text line or via any of the streams. Put the face to the voice.
You saw. I'm sorry. The face.
Yeah, you guys just having a full-sided conversation during the intro here. Segment 2, it's your show. Where do you guys want to go with it? We can keep talking lists. We can talk about how close is regionals. When do you have to actually leave to said location?
We find out 2 weeks from tomorrow. We leave 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Oh, so you got a lot of lifts left down the road.
Yeah.
Or when you start pumping the brakes on that, just to.
No, we have 3 left, including tomorrow. Because we have Wednesday, Friday, Monday, and then we have spring break, which they're going to allow optionals for. But I am going home, so I will not be here.
I'll be here.
And then when we come back, the week of finding out where we're going for regionals, we'll work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
and probably Monday.
And then my guess is that we'll work out Monday of regionals, and then
we'll leave Wednesday.
Yeah, and then we'll probably not lift on Wednesday.
So 1, 2, 3,
8.
Thank you.
Okay.
You did the finger math.
It works out as long as it leads to the answer. What else? Okay, outside of just like strength conditioning.
Wait, it's 7. Sorry.
You didn't have to correct yourself.
I had
nobody would have questioned.
No one would have just been like, it's actually
I had
7.
to say it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, continue. So sorry.
I was going to ask, what else do you want to fix on your game or just improve or polish, I should say?
I think it's like I literally had this like conversation, like side note at my one-on-one with JB yesterday. I was like, okay, I'm in the point of like my career and my season here. Like, we're not changing anything. Like, we're just maintaining, like, putting a few polishes on here and there, but like no one's making like major changes now. That happened like months ago, or it's like minor tweaks.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, because like mine, I know like for me, it's working on my hand and just like making sure like that's staying in a more permanent position, which some practices it's really good at, and some other ones I struggle with it. Like today wasn't my best, but my team still came out on top. But anyway,
We are on different teams, if you couldn't
Yeah.
tell by our facial reactions.
But anyway, I know I definitely it was not my best performance with just like keeping my hand the same. But yeah, no, otherwise it's kind of just paying attention to small little details and making sure that we're keeping those in check. But yeah.
And then I was going to ask you, how many of those, like, how competitive do those in practice?
Oh, we got
competitions get?
competitive today.
Seems like you guys would be yelling across the lanes.
Well, I don't even know how to explain it, but like we went to 10 points. So like if there was 2 teams, if we split, we could bowl 20 like points. We bowled 18. I was like, we're going the distance of a 2.5 hour practice in a
We
game. Like we did.
We had like 5 minutes left.
And like that just shows how competitive we are and the caliber of players we have in our team. Like it's not just okay, these 5 are just like taking over the other 5, because it's not like, oh, these are the people that bowl all the time, okay, put them all on the team.
Like they make us hit pocket for a lane. So like that's how they split us up, because we don't pick, we don't do any of that.
Right.
It's literally
Completely
fate deciding.
random, yeah.
But yeah, and I think honestly, any way that always falls, it's always a run for the money. No one ever sweeps the competition 90% of the time.
So who's on your team then?
Today,
Yeah.
well, it kind of flipped in and out. It started out with myself, well, Jillian, Desiree, Lainey, Haley, and myself. And then about, I would say 7 points in, Jillian, because Catherine showed up showed up after class and stepped in for Jillian. And then because Jillian had a one-on-one today and everything like that and has her own stuff going on. So then she stepped out and Catherine took her place. So
Still got the win though.
oh yeah.
We were up.
Well, it kept going like
7-4. And I was like, gosh dang it.
Yep. We were like, what was that? We're down?
Oh, it wasn't us like talking smack.
No.
It was JB like talking smack for both sides.
Yeah, she was like, ooh, 7-4 is this is like the first big gap that's been happening. And then our team was like, no.
It's just funny because like, yeah, we won't like trash talk each other, but the coaches will do it for us.
Yeah, I was
Or,
gonna say I would
like
not
one
expect
will
JB
get
to
on
be
one like
chirping.
my favorite is when Coach Klumba goes, oh, Laney just talked some crap about you guys. Laney didn't say anything. Like he'll like start like trying to pin people against each other. It's like as a joke, like to spite us, like and to motivate. And it's like, or he'll like my favorite is the word nodder. Like you're a nodder, like you don't have any like anything like points,
like
no points.
you have 0 points.
Yeah, he calls nodder
A nodder.
like a notter.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know how to spell
we
it.
make up our own words.
No,
That's
I got it.
Coach
I was just
Klumba's
trying to
word.
make sure I
Yeah.
got it.
You're not
like
on
you
the
know
board.
the movie Cars. When I'm
I know
getting
the
into
movie.
detail. Yeah, like when McQueen's semi.
Okay.
There's a guy that's on the side and he goes, "We got ourselves a nodder." You know.
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
actually know that
thank
exact
you.
scene.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
That clicked.
Yes. See, look at that. But yeah, no.
But Coach Klumba
That's my
likes to
fave.
rub it in people's faces. Like if we were like, okay, one team has like 3 points, the other one has 2, and he's like, and on lane 5, we have some nodders. And then they
that's
go on a
awesome.
roll.
Yeah. After he calls like something like it, that's my favorite. And he goes, "See, that's why I always put my money on the horse." Like as it, like
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it's definitely makes it fun.
I
But-
think we like it's healthy competition because
Oh,
like
yeah.
all of us are very competitive, like crazy competitive, a little bit excessive.
Who's the most competitive? You guys looked at each other.
I want to watch this back.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 second delay here.
That's
I know,
so
it's
funny.
so
But it's definitely, it's definitely Anna and I. But I feel like
it kind of like goes around. It just depends on like what we're doing, what the thing is. Like yesterday we did best ball and I found like I was like laying on the floor doing my stretches for my shoulder, just to try to help keep it loose. And then Coach JB's all right, throw a pocket mark for a lane. And I literally shot up and ran to the lane because I was like, best ball is so much fun. That's one of my favorite games. We haven't really done it this year. So I was like
Yeah, not really.
immediately ran to the
and
lane.
we did it in groups of 3 instead of 2, and I think that just Like even just changing it up a little
Didn't
bit.
Airlane win that one?
No.
No, mine didn't.
I'm on 2 L's this week.
Oh.
I need to change. I need to get it in gear tomorrow. The realization I just had.
You might end your career with a bunch of practice L's.
Harrison.
Just motivation.
Nah, it's
Whoever's
so much
on my
fun,
team
though.
tomorrow, we need to win.
Who knows, Kayla? We could end up together.
Your team didn't win either.
Mine won today.
Yeah, today, but not yesterday.
I have 1 L and 1 dub. I can't complain.
I wonder who's 2-0. I gotta go look at it.
Yeah, no, but it's definitely fun. I love the friendly competition. And the other thing is it really helps us just try and lock in, especially because like with the teams, it does come down sometimes to one person on both sides. And it really puts us in a pressure situation, which is definitely really helpful.
Yeah.
So
I
enjoy it.
We had a fun practice on Saturday. Should we tell them our secret?
No.
Okay, no, we're not. We're just saying.
I'm just going to let you know 3 people purposely fell off a chair and it was awesome.
Yeah, like in sync.
Yes. It was awesome. That was such a fun
We'll
practice.
tell you guys at break, but
Yeah.
we don't want to give our secrets away on live.
They're
iconic. I said television, live air.
I mean, it's on cable.
It's on cable. Yeah.
Oh, so
You're not
television and
television
on air.
and the radio.
You guys are literally looking at the TVs.
I forget. It's a radio station.
That is true.
It just throws
We're
off.
just an innovative radio station.
Period.
That's why we love you guys.
Yes.
Appreciate
Shout
it as
out.
always. All right, we got about like 5 minutes left here. All right, since we're coming towards the end of the season, give me your best. I asked those guys their best moments from actual meets last week. Give me your best practice moments of the year.
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, that one
'Cause
was,
it was
iconic.
It was funny. I think no one left there without laughing. Like it was so like beneficial to our success for the rest of the season, but also we had like 3 really hard practices in a row, and it was just like a breath of fresh air. So I think Saturday.
I would say Saturday, and then oddly enough, like this morning didn't really count as a technical practice,
yeah, we
but we
could-
got a bowl of football,
Yeah.
which was hilarious. My guy was funny. He kept trying to distract everybody, but then I would strike, and then it would be fun because then he would go crazy. But then
She picked up a 10 pin, and I literally thought he was gonna like hit his head.
and
on
then
the
he would do
tee.
like this little tappy tap thing. I don't even know what he was doing. I'm like, this is hilarious.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so-
it was a very fun day, just with them. But yeah, no, Saturday was definitely fun because it was like Coach JB participated with us,
Yeah.
which made it 10 times better. And she would like egg us on to be doing what we were doing. So
Yeah.
it was awesome.
But a little backstory on what we got to do this morning. Football's doing this like Olympic thing with all like the different sports.
Yeah, they're hanging out with the stars today.
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Well, they were hanging out with us this morning at 8:30 in the morning. So
Early.
you're welcome for being there so early. But we got to bowl with them this morning and like kind of show them like what we do.
Mhm.
Was there any players that really surprised you? Like, oh, this guy's a good bowler.
The guy that I bowled with one guy and then I stepped off because we had treatment this morning. Me and
Right.
started, and the guy that came up and bowled with Ashton, I was actually impressed. Like he was actually hooking the lane with the house ball.
Oh,
I mean, I was like, he's the only one that actually has that sucker like moving and grooving. Everyone else was like piping it straight up the lane or like just
Throwing it really hard.
throwing it hard.
Like
Yeah.
there's some like big linebackers, and I was like, they're huge, man. They're like 1.5 feet taller than me, and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, when I opened the door for them, I literally was like, they were like, thanks. I'm like, yep, no problem. I'm like tilting my head up. I'm like,
And obviously, I'm like getting their shoes out, and they're like 14, 15, 13. I was like,
the smallest size she gave out was 11 and a half.
yeah. The highest was a 15.
It
I
was
was like,
insane.
this is
I was
crazy.
like, these guys are.
But I got to bowl with Tristan, the kicker,
Alvano.
Alvano. Yeah, he was pretty good. I bowled with him twice, so
Yeah, they were entertaining to say
Yeah.
the least. It was hilarious.
they were literally only there for an hour, and so much happened in the hour.
Yeah, and the coaches were awesome too. I mean, they sat and they would they asked me a couple questions, and then the other ones gave me crap for drinking a C4, but I was like, it's NSF certified, and it gave the one for some reason a really big crack. Like he just found it hilarious. Because I immediately went to defense mode. I'm like, it's NSF certified. I'm like, don't come at me. Like I immediately put my hands up.
like they're our nutritionists or something.
But yeah, I know it was definitely it was a really fun group. I would be down to do it again because I was so entertained.
I want to go play football now.
Yeah, we said give us some pads. I will gladly take somebody down.
I played flag football in high school, like for like homecoming week, and I would like to say I was 3-1 through my career.
Okay.
Usually go like 2-2.
They call it powder puff.
Yeah, same thing like flag football.
Yeah.
But we did beat the seniors my junior year.
Did you get beat your senior year?
Nope, we got beat my freshman year.
Oh wait, yeah.
We were little freshmen. We were like, this is so much fun, and then we're like, okay, kicking into the gear.
Flag football is catching popularity. If you guys weren't bowling and UNL they might actually have a club women's flag football team. Would you do it?
I don't know if I could handle myself only doing flag. Like I'd want to tackle someone. So
Yeah.
I don't think.
And then I are very like bodyguards. Like,
I'm
we're
like
Coach Klumpa's
I'm
bodyguard.
aggressive, so I I like to like take somebody out, but like athletic wise, not like violent.
It's funny because my mom has a picture of me and Anna at a tournament, and we're just like jokingly standing behind Coach Klumpa, and he calls us his bodyguards because like obviously we would do anything for him, but anyone would. But we're just like standing behind him like a Secret Service agent. And it's just funny. And yeah, he was like, "You want me to stick my bodyguards on you? Like if someone's like,
or he'll
giving
like,
him trouble?"
like he'll be like, "No, they got me. You have to go through them first."
Yeah,
it's like sure,
but yeah,
no.
More quick before we go to break here. This one from Chaz. You guys got any new equipment for regionals?
Yeah, I'm getting an Equinox.
Me too. And I'm also getting the IQ.
Oh, AI.
A lot of letters.
I'm not. I don't throw the ball, slow enough. So,
but yeah,
it's okay.
Those came in yesterday because I carried them back to the shop. It was very heavy.
Period. Yeah, I'm excited for my new ball.
Actually, just some new bowling balls. Anything else?
We're getting new gear.
I was gonna ask.
I get to pick it out.
Like, how much gear do you get? You get like shoes, like a lot of different shoes throughout the year, a bunch of unis. Like, what is that?
So we get like some at the beginning of the year, sometimes
sprinkle a little bit,
sprinkle here and there. Like they just show up in our lockers, and we're like, oh,
nice,
awesome.
I'm not complaining. I get excited.
I was like, magic.
Christmas in July.
And then obviously, like other teams, like you've probably seen in the past, like get gear for making the postseason, but sometimes they don't get to pick, and I'm like, okay, I'm making like our outfits and stuff, and I was like, I'm very like logical with things, so I'm like talking to our equipment guy, talking to JB, I'm like, I want this, and this.
Yeah, she tries to like also get opinions too, like making sure that we're all like in agreement. Like, yes,
would you wear this? Would you not wear this? If it was in this color, what color would you like better?
Yeah,
lots
it's
of
very
red.
helpful.
Lots
Red
of
looks
red.
good on us, so.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good that they listen to you guys because it's not always the case. Sometimes too, depending on the size of the roster, it's hard to do. But with that being said, we'll throw it to our last break here. Striking up conversation, and Kayla, don't go anywhere. Talk to you in a little bit.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Is it time to replace your home comfort system? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates, and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing for a free estimate. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Lincoln Federal Savings
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Early break.
Joy to the world, the Lord is.
That's the Christmas one. That's not this one. Is that why you were confused? Oh wow, it's Christmas
Let
Eve.
earth receive her king.
Could you imagine all of a sudden just being at midnight mass and all of a sudden Jeremiah was a bull.
Oh, sorry, guys. Wrong one.
Sorry, wrong one.
With Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
St. Patrick's Day is on a Monday this year, but St. Patrick's Eve is on a Sunday, and you won't want to miss that party at Matson's Bowling and Billiards. Families are welcome to join in on the Olympics and win great prizes, or just come down to have one of Sarah's favorites, corned beef and cabbage, or one of Brady's favorites, bangers and mash. Plus, great music all afternoon from Crosby, Stills, Bangers and Mash. That's St. Patrick's Eve on Sunday, March 16th at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Striking up a conversation. Anna and Kayla to my left, as well as Jackson in studio with me before we get ready with what's brewing chance of Brewington as he's going tonight after this show. Let's talk a little bit about spring break here.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys really get, considering you got regionals right around the corner, but I meant you get a little bit of time off.
Yeah, we get Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah, Coach Klumpa's nice enough to give us half a spring break off to go home, get some good needed rest R&R. So I'm not going home. I wanted to work and make money.
Yeah, no, I decided to go home. I mean, I have a job there that because I told him I'd message him, but I ended up not, merely because I'm like, I want to take my time with my family, and I'm not really pressed because I'll get a paycheck while I'm home anyways. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my time, spend it with my grandfather, my mom and my dad and my siblings, and some of my other family that I'll probably end up seeing. It's just always a nice little reset to not always have bowling on the forefront of the brain.
Yeah, and I have an opportunity to go home after the national championship and our season concludes, because my classes are completely online. So I can go home and see my family after that. And obviously I'm going to see them in regionals and nationals and everything.
Where's home? Illinois?
Mm-hmm. So
And then yours is Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We have like the same distance
it's like
of driving.
it's like legit the same amount of miles.
Yeah.
Like
Lincoln's like that. There's a bunch of
it's
great
crazy.
cities that are all like 6 hours away.
Like we are
6.5.
like we're 6.5 hours away from home, but we're 3.5 hours away from each other. It's just weird. Yeah.
It's crazy. how
We
stuff
found out
works
that like her sophomore year, I was like mind blowing.
Yeah. But no, I think I'm just excited to see that, but also just merely like it's going to help us in general just to have that small little break. People are staying here, people going home.
Yeah.
I know my other 3 roommates are going to Texas.
With Desiree.
Yeah. So Des, Ashton, and Lainey are all going down to Texas, which I'm sure is going to help them just get that little reset too. But I was like, Wisconsin's calling my name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And also I'm staying here and so is Haley. So I think we're just gonna spend some time together. I think she's gonna sleep over.
Yeah.
We make dinner.
I think Jill and Kathy are also staying. I don't
think-
know about Jill, but
I don't
I know
think Jill is because
Catherine
I
is.
literally watched her book a flight.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure she's not staying
Yeah,
here
and
because
then
she
I
was
know-
sitting right next to
Yeah, and then I
me.
know Star was kind of on the fence. She said she found a flight, but then she didn't book
It's
it.
just
So
expensive.
yeah.
Like Jackson, you would know. You're
Oh
going
yeah,
home.
going Southwest. Yeah, the bags.
Oh, that is just rude. He's mocking how I say it. That's just rude.
Big.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not that bad. It's big.
It's I got a buddy from North Dakota, so it's his
North
his is
Dakota?
prominent.
Mine is too. What do you mean?
But okay, but
That was creepy.
yeah,
I'm
that sorry, that guy threw me off driving.
There was
or-
a little Chucky doll.
I know, I saw.
Was that really?
Yes.
That's why I was like,
Well, you probably didn't see it because like obviously you're facing the same way. He's like driving, and he was literally facing.
But yeah.
That distraction's actually warranted that time.
yeah.
I'll give you that.
We really need some blinds in here though, because like literally the whole show, I'm like,
We can drop.
I just
car
wa-
is that?
I just watch all the
wait,
cars.
there is blinds?
Yeah, I just want to treat you guys like adults and keep them up. So.
Treat us
Sorry.
like the adults we are.
Yeah. I
But-
try.
But
I just get distracted really easy.
sadly, Anna will not be in studio with us next week,
No.
so I will be bringing in a special guest. I have not decided who that will be yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be driving home on Tuesday, so unfortunately I will not be joining, but I will be driving home. So
But it's okay.
yeah,
We have lots more shows to come up.
exactly. A lot more exciting stuff to talk about too.
Yeah.
Come
Duh.
on now.
I see. Okay, I wish the selection show was like not the day after our show, because it's just gonna be like the anticipation like building up.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
think
an hour full of anxiety, probably.
I think it's going to be helpful though, because by the time that like the selection note show is like coming, we'll be able to like sit here and kind of like guess where we're going, or like
Oh, yeah,
try
we
and like
can-
make a top.
Oh,
a,
we
like a-
can make a whole bracket and like
Mm-hmm.
we can we like put like a graphic or something up?
Yeah, if you guys just send it to me.
Okay,
That'd
I'll
be
type it
dope.
out because like I don't want people to see my handwriting.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
after
this'll be sick.
after this weekend, Anna and I will sit down. I'll show it next weekend, or do you want me to wait?
We'll wait. Well, because you're not probably going to have it until
Oh,
after the show,
true.
anyways.
That's true. Okay, in 2 weeks we'll make a graphic and like try to predict where everyone's going, and then the next day we'll see how much comes true.
That and then the Tuesday after before regionals.
And then
We
do you
can
want to
see.
do a little bit of bracketology on top of that, or is that
Sure.
gonna that'd be fun?
Yeah. Oh.
we can talk about how regionals and nationals work,
Mhm.
and yeah, because like we'll know more after this weekend. Even like next week, and we can talk about like where the RPI stands and everything.
I mean, we'll be able to guesstimate. Like they'll be able to guesstimate next week on like how the actual like how it's going to fall
Right.
out with just like seeing the wins and losses of this weekend and who they lost to and who they beat, whatever. That'll be easier to tell, but obviously the official numbers will
Obviously,
be more.
they don't
prominent.
obviously go like, okay, this person's 1 in the RPI, this person's 2 in the RPI, and so on. Like they get the 1 seed, they get to, there's a lot more things that go on with the
Mhm.
selection committees. Like I don't even know checklist. I don't even know what to say with. I don't even know who's on the selection committee. Probably a good thing.
Media coaches or
Well, I don't.
No
well,
idea.
it won't be coaches, but
Well, and we also have to try and guess who's going to win conference meets.
Yeah, because
That's gonna be the fun part.
Conference is next weekend. So like obviously the
Oh wait, we could just wait until conference is over to make it.
yeah, but like we'll still know the RPI because it doesn't go
Yeah.
into the
You're right. I like.
we're like
We're
talking,
like trying to talk about it now. It's like wait.
but we're trying to give them a
Yeah.
sneak peek into what our next shows are going to be about. But
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be a lot of bowling related conference play for NCAA bowling to see where everything goes. I'm excited.
I want to ask this before we get out of here. Are there like any big rivalries in bowling? Like the same way that Nebraska football looks at Hawkeye football or just Hawkeyes in general?
I think it's obviously like the top schools, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think us and Jax, us and Bandy, us and Youngstown, and us in Arkansas, like, it's all friendly at the end of the day. Well, give and take, but at the same time, definitely like when we're
More
all
with
against
others.
each other, when we're all playing each other, it's definitely very
like cutthroat.
Yes, it's even hostile sometimes.
Oh, and put like Wichita in there too.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. I just sometimes I don't forget them, but I forget like
their
NCAA
school. Like
yes,
they are taking names. Like they started like
They
in,
started
like, the
17.
teen, like the teens, and now they're up to the top
Yeah.
5.
They went like 17, 11, 9, and now they're 5.
So they're finishing hot.
Oh, they're climbing.
Dude, I'm
extremely.
excited for this Conference USA freaking
Conference
meet. I'm like, oh my god, it's like a national championship without us. And I'm like,
it's entertaining.
I'm like so glad I'm not a part of that
Yeah.
because I just want to sit back and freaking watch it.
Yeah. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, but until then,
See you next week.
yes.